have been blasted over the past few days in text comments, in video responses, in channel comments, personal messages. Every means that a viewer has to blast me, he has exploited. I think when you have your name tossed around enough on the internet, on YouTube, really anywhere, in any situation, you have an increasing liability of negative feedback. Therein, it was expected, but it was not expected to come from the people who claim to be the most progressive, the most open-minded, the most spiritual, the most integrated, the most all-encompassing, the most accepting. I thought about it today, like I do. I thought about it, and it occurs to me that the subjective world, that thing that we all have a very intimate relationship with, respectively, gives us the illusion of safety, stability, I suppose. It gives us the illusion of stability. And therein, some of us who might be a little underfranchised pour one's entire conception of self within that subjective world. Now, to some people that seems silly. None of us would think about defining ourselves based on the kinds of dreams we have. Even when you go into dream analysis with a psychoanalyst, they're not looking at your personality, they're just looking at a particular snapshot in your life. But the certainty of subjective experience gives us the illusion of stability of those experiences. It's like the child who watches every SpongeBob episode, and then when the little child sees the picture of SpongeBob on a box of macaroni and cheese, he knows that he wants that macaroni and cheese and not the normal one. It's a basis to judge the world. It's solid. It's subjective and meaningful. And to that, to agree with someone like me, may in fact be effectively to invalidate oneself, or at least one's conception of self. To agree that the subjective experience might not be who you really are may effectively invalidate the kind of person who has been, over the past few days, blasting me in every way that they know how. I'm not trying to just get people to eat more vegetables here, right? I'm not trying to get you to expand your horizons and listen to a little bit more Miles Davis. I'm not trying to get you to drink more red wine or less red wine or anything like that. I'm asking you to potentially invalidate your sense of self. And it's in that knowledge that I admit my empathy. And my opinion that I'm not going to be the one to do that. That kind of transformative experience is probably not going to happen over the medium of YouTube. So in that knowledge, I submit this, my final video on the topic, and I wash my hands of it. They'll all still remain open, of course. You can submit your comments to your heart's delight, as well as video responses. But I will be taking my personal search for God and spirituality to other places.